Burial of 11 people were killed in train microbus collision at Mirsorai of Chattogram held after funeral. Has formulated laws and policies to prevent human trafficking, says Home Minister. Action plan has been taken up. State will be inactive if this government is in power, says BNP. So-called movement is nothing but a mockery, claims Awami League. Sri Lanka receives $160 million aid from the World Bank. Loans stood up to $510 million to IMF and others. Welcome to MyTV English News. I'm Ashikuzaman with you in the newsroom today. You are watching the headlines now, the details. Burial of those killed in the collision between train and microbus in Chattogram's Mirsorai was held after the funeral. The Namazi Janaza was held at Hathazari around 10 a.m. where general people flocked to the funeral. Meanwhile, a case has been filed against the detained gateman Saddam in the case of the passenger's death. Chattogram Railway Police Deputy Inspector Zahirul Islam filed the case as the plaintiff on Saturday morning. Earlier on Friday, the teachers of the coaching center along with the students went to Mirsorai to see the Koyarchora water fountain. On the way back from there at noon, while crossing the level crossing near Koyarchora railway station, the microbus collided with Chattogram-bound train Mohanagur Prabhati. The train dragged the microbus about a kilometer away. 11 people died on the spot. Without the joint efforts of all, it is not possible to prevent human trafficking, says Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal. The Home Minister called upon the partner countries to work together by increasing the technical capacity to prevent human trafficking. He said this in the presence of the representatives of allied states and organizations at an event on the occasion of the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons at a hotel in the capital today. State will be inactive if this government is in power, says BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. He also called upon the leaders and workers to prepare for a one-party movement to overthrow the government. He made the call at a protest rally in the capital today. He also complained that due to corruption and mega theft, there is heavy load shedding in the electricity sector. He also alleged that the government has pushed the country's road system towards anarchy. BNP's so-called movement is nothing but a mockery, claims Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir. The movement to bring down the government of BNP means a deep sigh and expression of frustration among the leaders and workers of their own party. He said this at his residence today in response to the movement of BNP leaders to topple the government. Sri Lanka receives $160 million aid from the World Bank to buy essential commodities like food, medicine and fuel. Along with this, the world's largest lender has also offered new loans, but that loan will be available only if South Asian island nation undertakes extensive and deep reforms in its economic and infrastructure sectors. Currently, Sri Lanka's loan stood up to $510 million to the World Bank, IMF and other countries. Sri Lanka is in talks with the International Monetary Fund, the world's second largest lender, for an emergency loan to overcome the current situation. However, it may take another 2 to 3 months to complete this dialogue. The ongoing mild heat wave is likely to continue in 3 districts of the country, said Bangladesh Meteorological Department Bulletin on Saturday. A mild heat wave is sweeping over Joshore, Kushtia and Satkhira. Light to moderate rain or thunder showers with temporary gusty or squally wind is also likely to occur at many places across the country. Day and night temperatures may remain nearly unchanged. that's all for now. To watch our news online, please visit YouTube/MyTV News. To watch our old programs, please visit YouTube/MyTV Bangla and Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.